Happy Friday and welcome to The Week, your source for news you don't need. Blah, 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 blah. Many people spend the weeks before the holidays planning vacations. Oftentimes, people go a little bit crazy. Upgrade a hotel room here, take a few extra days off work there. But Scott Bennett of the United States faked his mom's death in order to get some time off work. That's just a horribly evil plan. There has to be better ways to get off work, right? Fake a pregnancy. That's easy here in China, where fake pregnant bellies are becoming huge in the online market. The Chinese newspaper People's Daily reports that for the price of a new cell phone, you can get all the bellies from the stages of pregnancy that look and feel real. But if you want to do this trick right, you may have to go to Japan.
A pregnancy simulator he calls the mommy tummy. Kosaka says his invention was inspired by insensitive Japanese men who refused to offer their seats to pregnant women on trains.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I only want a pregnant belly so I can get off of work.
Mommy's tummy isn't a pretty sight, but it's as real as a fake pregnancy can get. 4 dozen balloons inflate and deflate to mimic the kicking or movements of a fetus. Each one is attached to a sensor.
Oh, and it gives a massage?
Strap on the mommy tummy, and it takes you from normal to full term in just 2 minutes.
This thing does it all. Can it get any better?
And yes, the breasts do get larger too.
Wow, I'm speechless. Pretending to be someone you're not is never a good idea. Just ask the popular Chinese television actor Ji Siguang. The Qianfu actor has enjoyed success while hiding under the spotlight for 13 years, but Ji was arrested this week for assaulting a police officer and the officer's wife back in 1988. He should have learned his lesson after Wu Gong, also known as Liu Hao, was arrested for a 1998 murder after appearing on a dating show last year. Hey, TV networks, put these guys in jail together and film a reality TV show. Now that is quality TV. The criminal's decision to take the national spotlight was not well thought out. And neither was a new skyscraper in South Korea. A Dutch architecture firm is apologizing this week after its new project has turned some heads for the wrong reason. Can you see why? The mid-air link of the two buildings closely resembles the falling World Trade Centers in New York City on September 11, 2001. The firm said they didn't see the resemblance during the design process. It was an honest mistake. But they're not the only ones who have built a poorly designed building. The U.S. government constructed a building that looks like the World War II Nazi symbol. Here in Beijing, the National Center for Performing Arts resembles an egg. And in Tokyo, a Japanese beer company's headquarters is supposed to look like a glass of beer. But in my opinion, the decoration looks more like a sperm. If you've seen other buildings that are oddly shaped, add us with photos on 10-Cent Weibo and Sina Weibo at China Daily The Week. Horses are becoming more popular for sport, pleasure, and business in China. The growing interest in horses has not yet developed into an industry, and that's a good thing. In a country where men ride horses on their hands, someone should warn, this sport can be dangerous.
Horse racing now, and we're heading down under to the Oakbank steeplechase track near Adelaide to witness one of the luckiest sporting escapes ever captured on camera, as jockey Simon Mills comes a cropper. His horse, Sir Sagamore, had stumbled on the previous fence, throwing the 23-year-old from the saddle with his foot still well and truly stuck in the right stirrup. Having been rushed to hospital, the doctors claimed it a miracle he'd survived, and with just a fractured left arm, severe bruising and a few less teeth, he was one very, very lucky boy. Next, we're off to Panama and the Presidente Ramon racetrack. What starts out as a fairly ordinary flat race for jockey Henri Zapata soon turns into a nightmare as he finds himself hanging onto his charging mount for all his life is worth. It's harsh but fair to say that after 20 seconds draped around his horse's throat, he's still got a reasonable chance of winning. But with more than 40 seconds gone, the inevitable happens. He's thrown to the ground and takes one heck of a kicking. Miraculously on this occasion, Henry manages to avoid serious injury and lives to ride another day.
Riding horses always reminds me of old Western movies, with thieves stealing from moving trains. And in Brazil this week, thieves stole 50 metric tons of corn. I'm not sure what you do with all that corn, but I do have one idea. They could be working with the person in the U.S. who stole an entire truckload of margarine. Either it's a crazy coincidence, or these two are about to break the world record for the biggest bowl of popcorn. Outrageous, dangerous, and dumb. 3 of the things we look for in the stories we bring you every week. So here they are in 30 seconds. A casino in the U.S. purchased a lock of Michael Jackson's hair. Frame it? Put it on display? Nope. They're turning it into a game piece for gambling. A woman in the U.S. was arrested in Walmart after allegedly mixing chemicals in the store to make illegal drugs. How high do you have to be? Police are charging a woman after she illegally injected silicone into a man's penis, leading to his death a day later. It's not smart to go to an unlicensed doctor who looks like this. The country of Norway is in crisis. There's a national shortage of butter. Police even arrested a man last week trying to smuggle in 90 kilograms of butter from Sweden. Oh no, how will we bake our cookies? That's our show. Make sure to tune in next week when we discuss all the things you don't want to happen on Christmas. And